Why doesn't America have free healthcare? If they could charge for the air you breathe, they would also do that. Pharmas have bought the politicians. The same drug that costs 25 cents in Jamaica, it would cost $250 in the US. Hep C treatment course in the US is $120,000. In China, it is $2,000. Same pills. Also, people are selfish. They don't mind when trillions go to war and billions in PPP loans for the rich, but get upset when it comes to social programs, media, backed by pharma and corp lobbies. And politicians also make sure to make noise about social programs while passing war bills in silence. Lobby groups, corrupt politicians, insurance companies, the main groups that keep healthcare outrageously high. Because there are a lot of big interests that don't want it. Doctors and other medical professionals don't want it because it'll hurt their really high salaries. Politicians don't want it because it takes away a key hot-button issue that has consistently got them votes. Corporations don't want it because they won't be able to make money off of people's health. Other interest groups, non-profits, think tanks, etc., don't want it because having socialized healthcare would take away their influence. At the same time, the main politicians who do want to implement socialized healthcare have really dumb proposals. For example, Bernie wanted to abolish private healthcare entirely for some reason, even though a lot of people are against this. In the end, we end up with a status quo where the expectation is for nothing to be done. There will be dumb proposals that get shut down or butchered. Good proposals that never see the light of day. Politicians who keep saying that will do something without ever actually doing anything. And interest groups will continue doing what they do. Business as usual. It's more profitable to keep us sick and desperate. Regulations to make everyone else richer. Regulations to limit number of doctors. Regulations to limit brands of medicine. Regulations to allow only approved and tax-stamped medicine to be sold. Big Pharma BS playing on regulations. Drop the regulations and I'll bring in cheap insulin and other medications myself from overseas too. Sell at affordable prices. We do have free healthcare, but only if you are poor. Varies state to state, but you can make up to $30,000 USD per year. Have assets under whatever arbitrary threshold and get Medicaid, which is basically all expenses. Paid health insurance. A lot of places don't accept Medicaid, so your options are more limited than, say, out-of-pocket or typical insurance. Can also get food and sometimes cash assistance. Middle class gets shafted though. Our taxes go to our over $800 billion military budget. We are defenseless against illness and injury in America, but if anything needs to be blown up, you won't find anyone better. Because half of our voters are more concerned about people cheating the system than they are about whether the system works. A convoluted billing system created by private insurance companies whose main goal is to make money, not provide services. In other words, money and greed. Greed, power and money. America is one giant Ponzi scheme. Healthcare is a huge moneymaker, and if you're a huge moneymaker, you can afford lobbying groups. Those lobbying groups gave money to Republicans, and their justification is that if people don't have to pay for healthcare, they won't work, which is bad for the economy. Because it's all about insurance companies, biopharma, and CEOs of large hospitals running for profits, willing to charge you exorbitant amounts just so they can please their shareholders. Ever view an itemized bill? It's downright baffling what's charged to you and what insurance covers. RIP if you don't have medical insurance in this country. One of the more egregious things about America's health system is drug cost. The American government can't even negotiate lower prescription drug costs for Medicare recipients. Well, the insurance companies wouldn't be making money anymore, so that's one reason. They wouldn't be able to bleed you dry and then deny coverage, lol. Also, the doctors don't want to take it. BC, the reimbursement rate is too low. There's problems with free healthcare as well. Long wait times, etc. Because it's not actually a country, it's a corporation. Rich people would rather make money off healthcare and pay zero income taxes.
Greed.
Americans have been brainwashed into thinking they have a great system. Canada spends half the healthcare dollars that America does per person, and Canadians live in average of 3 years longer. There are many reasons for this, obviously. The biggest problem with the American system is just how much healthcare dollars are gobbled up by insurance companies and lawyers. What happened to Obamacare? No, it was a few years ago, but didn't he try to get healthcare for all? Because our pharmaceutical industry is a business, not a right. Lobbies will continue to buy off our spineless politicians to keep it that way.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.